Welcome back, America. I'm your host, Chelsea.
I'm your host, Angelica, and today we have breaking news from the villa.
Coming at you live from
Two Random Girls Studios.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
We had a little different intro today.
Yeah, because today we came from our news studio. Today we're going to be talking about episodes 14 and forward.
Yeah, I guess
to 19.
14 to 20?
Oh, 2020, yeah. For people that don't know the numbers, 20 was Casa Amor episode and Olandria and Nick going home. I'm not sure. I just want to say, the first thing I want to say about this is what happened to Love Island. Love Island was a show where people went to find love. It wasn't a show of the survival of the fittest. It wasn't like you have to find a man in 24 hours. Like, I don't even think that's like scientifically proven that you could even do that, like a connection, you know?
I guess it's just like whoever, it's mostly a lust thing, and that's what we saw with who ended up getting chosen, like Amaya over Olandria, because Amaya got in the field. Like,
I know my baby got put, I love her. I'm so happy she got into the field. She said, give me a kiss, and I'm happy it worked for her, but I'm not gonna lie, like, Amaya's my girl. Amaya's the person I want to win, so I hope Zach actually feels something for her. But, like, for me, it was giving he didn't feel anything for her, like.
For me, it was giving Nick. For me, it was giving Zach went on Amaya because he was able to get a kiss from her, and Olandria wasn't giving him that. No shade to Amaya. Like, she did what she had to do. Olandria was giving nothing. I don't know what she thought was gonna happen.
No, Olandria was making me mad because she was like, I miss my man, I miss my cowboy, and she keep bringing up this damn cowboy girl. Like,
I'm not gonna lie,
she should have gone to Nashville Loves Love. Like, I don't.
Is that a show?
No, I made it up.
No, but for like, real, like, you're right. She's way too stuck on that country man thing. If she wanted a country man so bad, she should have never came to Fiji. She should have stayed in Texas.
Yeah,
or went back to Alabama to find a country man.
I'm not gonna lie, Taylor's the first country man that goes on Love Island. I don't remember any previous, like, she acting like she came to hillbillies. Like, I don't know.
I really don't know what town she thought she was in. Like, when you were in Fiji, a country man ain't gonna fall from the sky from America. Like,
but
I know,
apparently two of them did. And she like,
and she's still like,
I don't know. She likes Taylor, but then Taylor in this tonight's preview is like, I have more of a connection with Clark than I did with Olandria in the first 24 minutes.
Taylor, so I've never seen Taylor so happy talking to Olandria. Even the boys were saying it. They're like, that man is laughing. The way he's looking at Clark and everything, the way he looked at Coco, he's never looked at her that way. He's always just been so like weird this. With her. Like, he's looking at them like he actually desires them. Whenever he's looking at Olandria or talking to Olandria, it always seems just like weird and awkward.
Bro,
or,
he
friendly.
Literally was being dragged to that photo booth when he was like, come, like, okay, like, and then they gave each other a kiss, like.
I guess we'll see tonight if he kisses Clark. But the way they were looking at each other when Clark was like on the dock in the first look, it looked like romantic to me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I actually like him with Clark.
Yeah, me too.
I'm actually kind of feeling something for them.
Yeah.
But I don't even want to do that because I'm like, bro, you were so weird and you were so dirty for how you've been doing Olandria, stringing her along. Yeah. But also I guess the way I was mad at Amaya for not reading the signs from Ace, I'm mad at her for not reading the signs from Taylor. Like, he doesn't like you. I don't think he likes you. And if he does like you, like, I don't think you should accept, like, the way he's showing it. Because it's giving nothing. I mean, I don't know what else it's giving on the villa.
I don't know. To me, it's giving, I'm telling you to do things to me. Like, I'm literally telling you it's okay to kiss me. But she's acting like he is just a slow burner, too. I guess that's what he's telling her.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it's a lie with men. For you to be a slow burner like this and you came to Love Island, then it's just like...
I'm not gonna lie. I saw a comment that was like, why do these slow burners keep applying for Love Island? This is not the place to slowly burn. And they're right. This is the place where you literally light a flame. It's not the place to start slowly burning at all. Like, it's basically like they're having like... in front of live TV all the time. Like, how are you a slow burner and have all these morals or whatever, but every challenge you're out here making out, you're out here having milk spin in your mouth, you're out here twerking on people, like, you're out here doing all this stuff, but you're a slow burner and you have morals.
No, that's true.
You can't kiss a man outside of a challenge, but you can twerk on their face.
That's true.
Where does it end?
Bro, you're right. And like Olandria, when you can't kiss that, you're so right. You can't kiss that man outside the challenge. But then when you had to pick two people, you over here getting carried, making out with them, crazy, telling You
like,
know she
what's
let
the
that tongue
difference
out.
between a challenge and outside? You already kissed them.
Yeah.
You've already kissed people on TV that you don't know. So like you kissing them outside just because of like a moral standing thing, I think it's weird.
I think it's really comes to the point where she's like, she just didn't like him, you know? So she's like, if it's not a need, I'm not going to. But then she also got stupid. And for her to be like, I don't know, guys, I thought she was giving, like, she was mad at Zach for, like, not choosing her. Like, at the end, he was like, can I pull you for a chat? And she was like, save your words. But also, like, it was, like, the same attitude she used with Huda. So I'm like, maybe it's, like, a southern thing, like maybe she just like talks affirmatively or like, you know.
What I think it is when she's trying to brace herself and compose herself, she doesn't have the energy to talk sweetly to make somebody else feel better. She just says it like how it comes out. She's not trying to be rude. It might seem a little short because it's not like flowery. She's not being like, oh no, it's okay, trust me. Like she's not making like extending it to explain every little detail so that the other person doesn't get hurt. She's too busy spending all of her energy trying to compose herself so she doesn't like break. Like, and I think we saw that because like as soon as she was by herself, like she was like crying and stuff. But like before, she was really trying to be like.
She really served composed like face the whole time.
I'm not gonna lie, she was serving face that whole entire episode. Like each time they zoomed in on her face, I was like, okay, girl.
Yeah.
Like
no, she did great, but like, what I'm saying is like, I understand that, but I also feel like if I was Zach, I would have been like, damn, girl, what the heck did I do to you? Or I would have felt some type of way, you know.
It could seem like he's like it could seem like she's being rude, but also like she doesn't know him. So I think what she was trying to say is like, I don't even need to talk.
Yeah,
like,
I don't even need to.
But she didn't say that. She was like, no, it's okay. Don't waste your words or something. But I guess like what somebody would have liked her to say is like, it's okay. Like we haven't. But she didn't have time for that. She was trying to get out that villa. Yeah. You know what I mean? She wants to go cry. She doesn't want to cry in front of people. Like.
Yeah, and I understand, but I really like let's say if she was mad, right? I wouldn't find a reason to be mad at him just because I'm like. It's true, like, if you have a girl over there already kissing you, like, and you guys have a connection, like, I don't know, like...
She has no reason to be mad,
I think also, like, you saying, like, Amaya was, like, kissing... Obviously, she went out and to play the game, but I also don't think he was giving Nick with Sierra and Bella because Bella liked Nick, you know? Olandria didn't like this man. Like, at all. She kept saying, I miss my man, I miss my man.
Not to him, so...
But I feel like word gets around.
She said it in her confessionals. I didn't see her say it to anybody
She didn't
else.
say it to... I felt like she said it to the girls. Because then Sierra was like, yeah, me too, I miss Nick.
Well, if that's the case too, like, they just got there. They supposed to not miss them at all?
No, I think, yeah, but I feel like also it's like, if I was him... I would have picked Amaya only because she's single and doesn't have a man. Single and she's paying interest to me.
Oh, she's not single actually. She does have a man.
Austin. Her man.
She's dating. She's
right. With Austin. Yeah. But what I'm saying is like she's paying attention. Like she wants to build this connection. Like for Olandria, Zach was the one like chasing her, and obviously she has a connection. So I'm just like,
I will say like I don't know if Olandria didn't know that like there was a chance she could go home. Or if it's because like, because it didn't seem like she put in any effort to talk to him, like in any way. So I'm not really quite sure what she thought was going to happen. But I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see Huda talk to JD that episode either, and Amaya was talking to JD. I don't know. For me, I like the way Amaya and JD talk, like their little. Back and forth better.
Yeah,
I
but
thought
we
they looked
also
like a cool
they
couple.
did because they're both a little weird. I think.
Yeah, they talk a little weird too. Like in a cute way though.
Yeah. But that's what like we thought with her and Austin, and then Austin goes in.
I do think that Austin is like worse than JD though.
You think he's worse? Why?
I don't know. I feel like from what I've seen about JD so far, I feel like he maybe is a bit more authentic than Austin. Austin doesn't know what he wants. We saw that with the way he was with Shelly in that love triangle. All he did was want to complain. So I think like even though like Shelly told him like, yeah, I like it when you did that that meditation thing. I want you to do more of it. Like I like that type of stuff. And all he did was still complain each time she was talking to him.
Yeah.
And even she said in the confessional, like, yeah, like I understand like how difficult it may be for him, but like I'm like getting tired of like
having to tell him,
like keep reassuring him, like I don't know how many times I could.
Yeah. And yeah, I guess you're right. Plus, Austin and the new girl seem really better.
I think they look much better together. Not even look together. Like they just seem to be much more aligned. Like when they both had the tattoo, I was like, yeah, okay, they're. So I was really happy when she didn't pick Nick. I'm not gonna lie. I loved Nick up until like 3 episodes ago when
they kicked Jeremiah out.
They kicked Jeremiah off. Like you already, I think everybody already knows how most people feel on this, except like the 1% of Huda defenders.
There's so many
psycho
guys. We literally posted a video of like how Huda was being mentally abused. Bro, I saw a video on TikTok of a girl saying, "I knew we said we defend girls, but I didn't think it meant we defend girls that are emotionally abusive." And I said, "Did you steal that from us?" Stealing. But anyway, yeah, we posted something basically saying that and like saying like what Huda was doing. Bro, the way all we saw was podcast equipment should cost more. Put the podcast down. Oh, you guys don't got degrees.
And you know what? That's all they could say. Whenever anyone has anything to say that they don't like, it's, oh, take away the podcast.
That's all you guys got to
Jesus
say.
Jesus Christ, bro. Like, okay, we get it. Find another joke. Take away that joke from you. How about that? Sorry.
No, but literally, like, it's it's a dumb joke.
It's a tired joke. That's what it is.
Yeah, and like we like doing podcasts because we want to, you know, like we've been doing it for a while, and like whatever, like one day we'll get fame.
And even if we don't get fame, I like doing it.
Yeah, we like doing it. It's just a fun little activity we do. So eat a butt crack. A butt smelly crack with a lot of hair, and I hope hair gets stuck in your teeth, you dumb ass. And that's all I have to say.
But okay, so I guess like we have to talk about like the big thing that happened was Jeremiah going home.
My king.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, when I found out Jeremiah was going home, I basically fell to my knees. I was giving Huda when Olandria.
Bro.
Like, Huda was on the ground.
No, Huda did. Guys, that's something I need to talk about real quick. When Olandria went home, it was too much for me. I wish, maybe I'll insert the text message I sent Chelsea, because I was actually cracking up. The whole time I'm like, what the heck is going on? These girls, Shelly is crying more than I've ever seen. This girl, tears down her face.
Fat tears, bro.
Fat tears. Amaya again, no, I don't want to. And I said, oh, she about to say, we don't want to do that again. And then Huda is like, falls to the ground. I'm like, they're acting like they're sending this girl off to be
chopped. God. And not only that, too, I thought the boys would be like less dramatic for some reason.
Oh my god.
Then Ace and Taylor are acting like Nick is dying after he leaves the villa. Ace is like, oh, I didn't think this was gonna be our last day together. And then he hugs Taylor and he's like, I love you, bro. And Taylor's like,
I love you more, bro. Like, what? Like, I'm just like, bro, but I do want to say though, a lot of people hate Nick, and
what reason?
With reason, yes. I'm not gonna lie, I like him.
Still?
I like him in Sierra. I don't like him as a person, but I like him in Sierra. And I'm saying this just because that man did not cry until he went into the room, grabbed the pictures of him and Sierra, and said, I never got to go on a date with her. And so I thought that was beautiful. That's all I had to say about that. But also, it's like, I just wish production showed more of the brohood, because I'm afraid a little bit that Jeremiah maybe just himself thought that they were best friends. Oh no, yeah. But Nick also said, you were my best friend here.
No,
when he said bye to him, no?
He said that?
Yeah, when Nick went into the room to tell Jeremiah, like listen, it was nothing personal. You know, you're my best friend here.
He's a liar.
Yeah, so never mind.
He only said that to him probably because Jeremiah had said that to him before. Like, no, like, that's crazy.
Yeah, and like one thing we want everybody to know, we love Jeremiah here. And one thing we'll fight about is Jeremiah. Like, I love Jeremiah. He's a sweet man. He has sweet, beautiful eyes. And I've said it since the beginning. While everybody was judging me for liking him because everybody was like, oh, he's a love bomber. And I said, no, he's not. He's a sweet little man. And you guys had to stop being mean to him, but look what America did. Boom, he's out the villa. It wasn't even America, first of all. It was Ace's little self that can't even reach the floor. Ace's little self is as tall as me.
I'm gonna say something else, and maybe this is a hot take. I think everyone's going too crazy on Ace. I understand that Ace seems to be the ringleader from what everyone is saying, but for like at least in the terms of the Gemini situation, or even all the situations, someone can only lead you if you allow yourself to be led. Like, I get it, like, whatever, they need to start getting the same heat as Ace is getting. Somebody can't tell me, shoot your best friend, and I'm gonna shoot my best friend. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm not stupid.
No, I
and
understand.
I'm not a follower.
No, I definitely understand. My thing is just that the reason I give Ace so much heat is just because I don't understand what this man's problem was with Jeremiah. He had a vendetta with him since the beginning.
He definitely did have a
little
issue with
Jeremiah. That's my issue with him. The other guys, it's like,
the reason I'm so angry with Nick is because at least it's true. It's like
Ace would say
like you, someone hating me, but you're the one that also
hates
like,
you on the low.
Not even hates me on the low. Like, maybe you're saying that you love me still or whatever, but then you side with them over me.
Yeah.
Who is the worst one in the situation? The person that hates me or you?
No, the rat.
Exactly. So that's why I'm like, Nick is the one that's the worst one in the situation. He kept saying that, like, that they're close. Jeremiah literally kept telling him all his issues. Like, Jeremiah literally really trusted that guy, and he did him so damn dirty. And I saw somebody, I know who said it. It was either Taylor or Austin or somebody. They're like, everybody like at the confessional after Nick leaves. They're like, everyone deserves a friend like Nick, and I was like, shoot, what did a friend like Nick do for Jeremiah?
Mm-hmm.
But get him voted out the island. I need him to roll that damn tape, bro. I need to see the tape. Give it to me.
Yeah.
Like, I need to see how the conversation went.
Yeah.
Because, like, no.
But I'm so glad that at the end, Jeremiah said that his closest friend in there was Austin.
I like that he's smart.
Yeah, and I liked it because I was like, and that's how you guys could tell. So for everybody being like, they didn't show when Jeremiah did Huda things or like blah 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 when he crashed. No, he's just a composed guy. You think I wouldn't have crashed out when that happened to me?
And I don't know if anybody watched the podcast with Nick.
Nick Viles.
Yeah, but literally on the podcast, he was like, he wanted to crash out. He wanted to be like, what the heck? Why did you guys vote me out? Like, I did everything that you asked. Like,
yeah, you literally tell me, don't jump in and get into a connection. Okay, I become friends with them. Okay, I did that, but then I become friends with them first, and then they're like, oh no, you can't do that. And then I do something else, oh no, you can't do that, boom. And then I'm dropped, like.
Mm-hmm.
And he knows they were all just jealous that he bagged Andreina.
That's literally why they were jealous. If he stayed with Iris, I think that maybe Austin would have gotten sent home.
Yeah.
Austin or Paper.
But, like, my thing is, like, what did they want? Like, they're so stupid. And then Ace pissed me off because Ace is like, oh, I'm so surprised you guys sent Hannah home. What?
Apparently Hannah was close with them, though, the boys.
Yeah, but then...
But I'm not,
Hannah could be close to the boys. Jeremiah was close to the boys.
The whole world was shocked that they sent Hannah home. But I see what you're saying.
But they're saying, like...
shocked that Jeremiah was
yeah.
I was shocked that nobody... The girls said, wow, you guys sent Jeremiah home.
It was, like, hypocritical. Yeah. Like, first of all, him being like, it was in my opinion. It was giving Janae the whole last season, like...
Oh my god, literally, that's why I felt bad for Amaya, because I was like, it's literally giving Janae when they chose Janae over Andrea. I was like, the way she was feeling, how she's like, oh, like, I know everyone, the way the boys were looking at me, like, they wish that it was me.
But I'm like, why would it be her instead of Iris?
I think
because they're like, it's been so long, and she still hasn't found anything.
Found a connection. That's the same thing they were doing, they said to Janae, which in I know you like Amaya, but like in like
retrospect, yeah,
that's what the correct choice would have been, is to send Amaya home because she like tried to get some connections and didn't. But like obviously it is like a click thing.
But also yeah, because it is a click thing, because then you're gonna send the two people that did find connections.
It's not even just a click thing. Also, it's also I think these people are legitimately playing the game.
Like it was just stupid. Like they literally said, "Oh nah, they have good connections. We need to win. Let's send them home."
Yeah, that's what it's giving. Because I don't understand. I'm not gonna lie. I know Iris didn't get to explore, but if I'm friends with Hannah, I'm friends with Amaya, I'm sending Iris home.
Yeah, like I don't care.
I know
Iris was shocked. Iris said
she fully expected herself to go, which would have made sense. Iris definitely expected to go home, and it would have made sense.
Yeah, it would have made sense. Even though I'm not gonna lie, I know once Casa Amor finishes, even though I'm not even sure how this is working. Like, but once Casa Amor finishes, TJ and Iris are gonna get together.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, they're a cute couple to me.
Yeah, in the white way.
In a white way, yeah. But a lot of people hate TJ.
Yeah, because he's a red pill guy.
What does that mean?
Like, he follows,
Andrew Tate? Oh,
yeah.
That's why people were saying that Hannah suddenly like asked, was it Hannah or Olandria or Serena asked Cordell what podcast he listens to or something like that. Something I read like that. But yeah, I feel also like again on the Huda hater train for some reason, but I feel like Huda thinks she's being iconic like Leah. I see that a lot on TikToks, and I feel like I agree. I feel like she thinks like sometimes when she was like, oh yeah, like she doesn't even want to sleep in the same bed as you, Iris. Like you're not even his type. Like I feel like she was doing something.
Did Leah ever say that to someone?
Well, Leah was like, Rob's a bitch.
Yeah, but she never said anything about the girls. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand why I still hate that she said that. Like, that's so embarrassing. Like, she was definitely trying to embarrass
Iris.
My thing is, like, to the Huda defenders, the Huda stans, or whatever, nobody hates Huda. At least, I mean, I can speak for myself. I don't hate Huda.
Yeah.
I just think that what she did was bad, and I'm so confused as to why we just cannot even speak about it. Like, is it supposed to be erased from history? Like, are you Donald Trump? Are you erasing history? Like, I'm so confused. Why can't we even bring it up? Like, as soon as we bring it up, we're like, okay, and what? She's never supposed to be forgiven?
Boo, she's still on
the island. And you're just jealous. Oh, and we only like her because she's pretty.
Oh,
is she the only pretty girl on this earth? She's the first pretty girl you ever seen in your life? Like, I'm so confused.
Just because I'm pretty doesn't mean I could go murder somebody.
Like, what? You're gonna get away with it?
Oh, and they're like, you guys are acting like she's a murderer. Like, she's out here doing something crazy.
Like, bro, like, nobody can just
we can't have an opinion.
Like, you can't have an opinion on what somebody did. Like, bro, it's insane. It's on live TV. I'm not saying go bully the girl. I'm not saying do what a lot of people are doing, send her death.
We don't agree.
That's wrong. We don't condone that.
Why? I just have a question for everybody doing that. What is the outcome for you?
Like, what are you getting out of that? Yeah.
What do you want? Like, to go to her thingy and say KYS for Vanna? I feel so bad for that girl.
Apparently, Facetune even did a video, like, trying to, like, see how she would look like with...
Facetune bad for that.
Yeah. Like, that's crazy.
Who will prove that?
I have no idea. That person is fired, whoever gave
that
idea, though.
But, like, it's just, like, that's a human being at the end of the day, you know? Like, of course, like, if I go on Love Island and I do crazy stuff and people are like, oh my gosh, she's crazy, blah, 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 it'll hurt. But it's better than me, like, I'll see them and be like, oh my god, I did act a little crazy. Okay, America clocked it. But then me seeing, oh, people are telling you to kill myself because I God forbid, I crashed out, you know? Like I understand that Huda crashed out. Sure, she's just a girl. Even though not all girls act like that, I want to say. I don't agree with the way she acted. I don't think it was cute. I don't think it was nice. I don't think it was something that should have been done. But with that being said, I'm not saying that girl doesn't deserve to live. That girl is, like, mentally unstable. Of course,
we could say that. I mean, as I'm saying, you could say someone seems to be mentally unstable.
Yeah, like, she seems to be that, right? But like, I just think we're just saying what we saw, what we think about it, but we're not literally
wishing death upon her.
Yeah, like it's just like two different things.
And I don't think that it's bullying either. I think it's bullying if we say somebody should take her out of there, lock her up in a mental asylum, and leave her in there for months. Maybe that's bullying.
But we didn't say that.
No, we didn't say that. We said, like, literally, we said that's wrong. What she did was weird.
No, that's what's killing me. That's what's killing me because, guys, that whole video, it's us being like, we feel so bad for Jeremiah. We feel bad for Jeremiah. She did him, like, she was doing too much, like, that poor man. And still with that, we were being called bullies.
Bullies, jealous, haters, uneducated, didn't watch the show, blind, deaf, mute. They basically...
Not a girl's girl.
Not a girl's girl.
But
haters.
this is where the problem stemmed from, because this is why we make that video. I posted a video about Huda. Oh my god, somebody even said, you're Hispanic, use your platform. She's using her platform to talk about 1 minute videos of Huda instead of like what's going on around ICE.
To her people.
Like, first of all, girl, I'm happy that you think I have a platform. Like, power to the people. But second of all, like, wow, I really do not have a platform, unfortunately. Like, I only have 1,000 followers, like, blah, 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 you know? But it's like, how is me talking about Love Island, like, for you to come in here and say, like, you have to talk about what's happening to my people? Like, obviously, I know what's happening. I see the things. I repost the things. I posted one little video about it. But I also just don't think... Can we talk about that? I don't know how you feel about this.
What?
But how people go under influencers and they're like, talk about what's happening, talk about what's happening. I agree to a certain extent that influencers should talk about what's happening, but I also don't think they should make it their whole thing, you know? Like, at the end of the day, I just feel like they're normal people who make videos.
Yeah.
Some people don't even, like, for sure, like, they could reach more audiences, but if Selena Gomez, I mean, she could do more, right? She got more money than these influencers. But, like, I just feel like if celebrities that are billionaires don't even know what to do, or, like, they can't, if they say something, the government's not going to change anything, you know? Like, I don't see why people expect influencers so much to, like, talk about every little thing that's happening.
I guess, like, what their, like, point is that, like, there's a lot of people who are uneducated who won't read the news, but they'll listen to influencers. They'll watch TikToks, whatever. So by them posting and talking about it, it reaches a wider audience than just whatever, like, a newspaper might say, or, like, CNN might say, is, I think, what they're trying to say.
Yeah, I guess I get it, but I also don't think, like, we should cancel people for not talking about it.
I think canceling people is, like, yeah, definitely far, but I don't think it's weird to be like, hey, can you, like, talk about this? Like, not even, like, maybe having to talk, like a video or whatever, maybe posting, like, a reposting, just, like, something that somebody already posted, just to, like, it could get, like, a wider reach, because obviously not everyone's, like, a poli-sci major, not everyone understands what's happening, like, intricately, so they don't feel confident or comfortable to talk about it. So, like, and I think that's fair. Why?
No, nothing, sorry. But yeah, no, I definitely agree. I get that, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, no, and I also get, like, when it's a specific, like, for me, specific, like, influencers that are Hispanic, a lot of them are getting backlash for, like, being Trumpies. Like, they found out that they're Trumpies, and then they're, like, and then the people comment and they're like, oh, like, it's crazy how you're so Mexico, this and that, until it comes to, like, actually, like, thinking about your people's rights. Yeah. And for those things, I do agree. Like, especially influencers that their whole brand is like, oh, I'm Hispanic, you know? Mm-hmm. Like, my whole audience is Hispanic, and then you're still gonna go and support Trump. I think that's crazy. I think it's crazy that your whole thing is, like, being like, oh, I'm Colombian, I got married in Colombia, but I'm not even gonna talk about the ICE raids happening, you know? Mm-hmm. I think that's insane. But I think, like, I'm not gonna lie, I think, like, for those white influencers that I'm just like, what business do they have even to, like, they don't even care, truly. I guess that's the point, they should care, you know? But I just feel like sometimes it's like, if I was a white influencer and I saw that, I'd be like, I mean, what? Why would I know this? Like, I don't know. Like, what would me doing? Like, sometimes I feel that I'm like, if I ever become an influencer, I think I just don't think about how one little word could do so much, you know?
Yeah, but it could.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why we're like,
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, what could it do?
Just
change people's like political views.
People are very wishy-washy. Most of
Yeah.
these people on this in this country are uneducated followers. You can see it, like, even, sorry, not to tie it back to Love Island, but like even in Love Island, the way they just follow a man, like, just because he's confident and says things with authority. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So like, yeah, they'll follow anybody who's confident and says things with authority.
Oh my god.
So,
can I say something funny with that?
Yeah, what?
Well, okay, sorry. This is a funny story. So me and my mom went to the beauty supply store,
Mm-hmm.
and we were looking for dyes for her hair because she wanted to go like a little blondish. And so we're looking, and she's telling me the number, and I'm like helping her. And so this gay guy comes in with this girl. And did I tell you this? No. Okay. Wow, that's so funny. And this gay guy comes in, and then he's like, "Oh my god, do you guys need any help? Like, I'm a hairdresser." And my mom laughs, and I laugh too. And then he's like, "No, like, I'm serious." And then my mom just laughs, and like, she didn't understand. But then I was like, "Oh, like, yeah, for sure, like, thanks." And he was like, "No, yeah, definitely, let me help you. So what are you looking for?" So we said, "Oh, we want like a blonde, like the color that she has." And he was like, "Okay, get this, and then get this." And my mom was like, "Okay, I already have the like percentage at home." So she was like, "Just get this." So the friend that was with him, she was a hairdresser too, and she was like, "Oh my god, isn't that too dark?" And he was like, "No. This brand is very light. Like, this isn't dark at all." So he was like, "Just do this and you'll be good." And we were like, "Oh my god, thank you so much." Me and my mom were so happy. We're like, "Oh my god, we got so lucky. Like, you got a hairdresser to help you, girl." And I was like, "Woohoo!" Like, ooh, God is on our side, you know? I come home, I do the dye for her. I'm like putting in her hair, and I'm doing only her roots for the white hair.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing the roots and the ends, right? And I'm like, "Oh my god, it's gonna come out perfect." And I'm like, "Ooh, it's looking a little dark, but maybe like it'll wash away." And my mom was like, "Yeah, like, well, you know." So then she leaves it on. She showers. That thing is black and black. And her middle of her hair is blonde.
Wait a second, but was the box black?
No, it said blonde. It said honey blonde. The thing was caramel.
Wait, was it black or?
Okay, it was like chocolate.
Okay.
Like dark chocolate. Basically black.
Basically black.
Yeah, basically black. Like espresso, yeah. And so that's what the thing my mom got in her hair now.
Wait, her hair's like that right now?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I need to look.
Yeah, but it's like a little. She's been washing it, so because we don't want to dye it right away, obviously.
Wait, when did this happen?
That happened like 2 weeks ago. Bro, it was so funny. And then we were like, "Oh my god, this man!" Like, and we were so happy with this man and the girl. But it was the confidence that he walked in there and said, "I'm a hairstylist.
Mm-hmm.
I'll help you have this." Even while the girl said, "No, that's too dark." And he said, "No, it's not." And I believed him. And then, get this. I go to Ulta with Alejandro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm walking around Ulta, like, and then I see him. And I'm like, "Where do I know this man from?" And I was like, "Oh my god, Alejandro." And I told Alejandro the story. And Alejandro was like, "Let's leave. He'll probably notice you." And then I was like, "Alejandro, you scared I'm going to confront this man?" And then he was like, "Yes, are you not?" And I was like, "No, I'm just joking. Like, whatever." And then I find out he's a hairdresser in Ulta. Him and that girl, they were together. It was like me and you.
What are the chances?
In another life. But yeah, isn't that so funny?
It's so funny.
Confidence can really make you believe in things.
Yeah, like it gets you far. So, yeah.
Yeah, so influencers talk. But
yeah, so for Jeremiah leaving, I felt so bad for him. He was just like starting to get like
out of his comfort zone.
Oh my god, I was learning so much about him. I even posted, I was like, one of my notes, I was like, I love getting to know more about like Jeremiah. Like I was like, it felt good to see him coming out of his shell, laughing and joking around, because I definitely feel like I didn't get to see that like much out of him. And even on the podcast, he was like, "Yeah, Huda didn't ask me much questions about myself. Like it was mostly like a lot of the conversations were rooted in like her, I, but like it wasn't much like about me." And I was like, okay, yeah, like that makes sense because I truly didn't know like a lot about him, and I hated so much that like literally I was just like I was like I wish he didn't even get to kiss Angelina in that little booth wherever they were, because those boys were plotting. As soon as they saw that kiss,
but like that's the thing, they're like, oh my god, he's doing it again.
Doing
like,
what?
Laughing. Being a happy guy.
Being a happy guy.
It's like, oh, Ace is like, as soon as his type walks in, there he goes, boom, zooming in and not gonna focus on anyone. I want to ask you, Ace. If I knew your last name, I would have said it. But I want to ask you, who was he supposed to explore now? He literally was in that villa since day one with Huda, right? Then he jumped to Iris. He could have explored the other girls, but obviously he didn't want to, you know? Then he was with Iris. He explored Iris for a little while. Then Andreina walks in, his type to the T. They make a cute little couple. He talks to her. He likes her. And then you're like, oh, he's doing it again. He's not exploring his connections. What connections?
Yeah.
What connections? Did he want him to pull Shelly for a chat?
Guess so.
What? And then I want to ask, what connections did Ace explore?
Apparently, he pulled every girl for a chat. Like, but I'm just so confused. Like, pulling every girl for a chat, like, what does that do besides optics?
Yeah,
you know who you want, and you know, like, you know what I'm saying?
Since day one, you wanted Shelly, but then you played and you picked the Maya, and then, like, hello? Like,
just to give the illusion that you're exploring, that's why you picked the Maya.
Because I think in his head, he's been plotting since day one, so he's like, we're gonna dump everyone with a good connection. But since I've been exploring so much, they can't say it was me, because finally, like, I don't even know what he's trying to explore for real.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, even Shirley was like, "What are you, like, Dora the Explorer?" Like,
bro, like, he's weird. Christopher Columbus,
yeah, like.
And Jeremiah did say, which this I never paid attention to, but it makes sense because Nick Vile did ask him like if Ace had the hots for Huda, and Jeremiah said yeah. Like, Jeremiah thinks he did. But Jeremiah also said, I think he disliked me ever since I gave Yelissa my cheek, and then that Yelissa had to steal Ace from Shelly because Ace really liked Shelly. But with that being said, you're gonna be mad with a man that maybe like played his cards right, you know, to stay with the girl that she wanted, and then when you had the chance to go back to Shelly, you still curve her. Like,
yeah.
At this point, you're just mad at yourself. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say about that, man. Oh yeah, and they sent Hannah home.
Sadly, poor girl.
I already said how I feel about her. You know, like, she's just a girl and she's on fire, living in a plastic bag, wanting to fly away.
When Huda and Sierra were talking,
Mm-hmm.
I liked what Sierra was saying to Huda, because I'm not gonna lie, it didn't make me see Huda in a different light, because I definitely still did believe that. I didn't think she was a horrible human being. I didn't think she was evil. You know what I mean? I just thought that she was like, she needs therapy. Like, she needs to talk this out in a therapy room. So like, I like that Sierra told her like, this is not you. Like, you're not your mistake to whatever. Like, you just have to, you know, put a better foot forward, because what you did wasn't okay. My issue is, sorry to bring this back to Jeremiah, I'm not gonna lie, I am so angry for this man. Do you see the grace that they gave Huda? The grace.
Yeah.
And what she did, and it's so crazy because everybody that has come out of the villa has said it was Huda.
Yeah. But then the Huda defenders keep saying, why would they stay with Huda? Like, they keep defending her because Jeremiah was the bad one. But I'm like, everyone that's coming out, you're right, is saying it was Huda.
And it's like even crazier to say now, why would they stay with Huda if Jeremiah was the bad one? Well, why did they stay with Huda even though Hannah's man just got voted out, and nobody comforted her.
That was crazy.
Only Pepe comforted her. Because all the girls were literally dealing with Huda. It's like literally when you're exhausted with somebody, when somebody's like throwing rocks at you all like constantly,
but
you
also,
don't have the energy to look at somebody else.
But also, the girls are stupid. Also, like it's like what you said with Ace. You're just a follower because like you want to be followed. If I'm there with Huda and I have Hannah, you know, why was Huda crying?
Because Jeremiah didn't comfort her because she almost got like.
Bitch, I don't care. Like, I'm gonna go comfort my friend Hannah. Like,
whose
left.
couple actually got left, who she literally just had a whole conversation to.
Like,
and I think it's crazy that she said Amaya. Now that we talk about it, the fact that even Amaya didn't comfort Hannah. Amaya, what the heck? Yeah, you're the one that you're saying that she's your best friend in there. You've just voted her man out. Let me actually sit up straight for it because now I'm actually a little bit mad. Amaya, what the heck?
I can't defend her.
You can't defend her. What the heck do you mean? You just voted this girl's man out. She just told you that she liked him. She did him wrong by going to Pepe. You voted him out. You see her crashing out, crying. That girl's face is red. She's laying on bed with a. I was wondering why she's by herself. That's why she was by herself with that picture, laying on that bed. All the girls, nobody was near her. Not one person went to go check on her, and you see how she's crying.
Yeah, I don't know.
Amaya's crazy for that. And over a girl who called you a B word.
Yeah, but okay, Amaya doesn't know that yet, but
even so, she does know that she talked about her because everyone says that Huda went and apologized to Amaya for how she treated her. Yeah. So she does know how she was talking about her a little bit.
I think it was just like, that's what I'm saying. Like, we can't even blame Huda for that. They chose to be there.
And you know what's crazier too? This is making me very angry because everybody, I get it, like you choose your own favorite person and like you're like you ride for them, right?
Yeah.
But it's crazy that everyone was saying how the girls are weird to Amaya, how they don't like her, how they're mean to her. Never seen that through my screen. But Amaya was able to do that to Hannah. Nobody ever even mentioned it.
Yeah. Oh, and let's talk about that. I forgot. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, you're saying the girls are mean to Amaya, but you don't see it. No, I know that the people say that. I'm not gonna lie. I love Shelly. I love Olandria, but I do think when Hannah went home, it was very cold. I did not like it at all. That Olandria, Huda, and Shelly standing in the corner like this, like Hannah ate them up. I'm sorry, because also, why is Olandria talking to me about you are my sunshine? You are the most perfect thing in this villa. You just voted me out.
Yeah.
Like, respectfully, B word, you voted me out. Like, why am I? She clocked them when she said, I don't feel like talking to the people who I thought were my friends that just voted me out.
But I do think that Olandria was right with saying, like, whoever we voted out would have felt this way. No matter what, they were always going to be the people who voted somebody out, who somebody wouldn't want to talk to because they just got voted out.
No, I mean, yeah, but like, Hannah was closer to them than Iris.
True, like, yeah, like, Iris obviously was if they just wanted to do, and of course you're like, it's not personal, like
but they said the same thing to Jeremiah. Like, I know we're hating all the guys for choosing.
The girls are wrong as hell for choosing Hannah too. I agree.
Yeah, also. Like, I think it was just wrong. Like,
yeah,
there's no reason why you're choosing Hannah, the girl that had a connection, and then the guys literally could have just chosen Pepe and it was the couple and they were out together. Like,
but I don't think they knew. Like, they had already made their decision about who they were going to, get let go before the girls said Hannah. So they couldn't just be like, actually, wait, pause, go back to the brief. Actually, Pepe, you're out, brother.
Oh,
you know
really?
What I mean? Yeah, they all did it together, if I recall. That would be crazy for them to make the girls do it. Hannah standing there while the boys.
But Hannah was standing there.
But while the boys got up to say who the boy was.
Oh, but I'm saying, like,
they had already made the decision. They both made the decisions already. And
I could have. Like, I feel like if I was me, I would have just been like, okay, guys, what if we just like go based off whatever the girls decide? Just take that couple out.
Mm.
Like, I think that just would have been the easiest thing.
But you know that they were gunning for Jeremiah.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
but the boys were wrong for that, and the girls were wrong for Hannah. And I think the way, and especially now with seeing how they reacted when Olandria left, like it was just a crazy comparison. Like these people were in the corner, and like I would have been like, I'm so sorry. Like I'm so sorry. It had to be you. Like blah blah blah. Like whatever. It's because their explanation didn't even make sense, bro, at all.
For both
of them.
They voted with their ass. They didn't vote with a brain.
No.
They voted with their eyes closed, deaf, and with their ass. Like, they pick somebody up. Like, no.
And I'm not gonna lie, I really personally think they shouldn't let the Islanders vote anymore.
That's why
because that's what becomes
it's not
Friendship
a democracy.
Island.
This is not a democracy. They do not need the right to vote. They got the right to vote back in America, the mainland. But in Fiji, no. You do not have this right.
No.
Like, they need to take it away from them.
No, and I think, like, the producers did Casa more now because they noticed that they were plotting.
And not only plotting, they also did Casa more like this because last year and all the years, the girls, oh my god, the girls make me so freaking mad every single damn year.
Nothing.
They just sit in a bed and cry. All they do is cry, bro. Like, stop it. Get in the fucking field.
Yeah.
Get in the freaking field, bro. I'm sorry. I'm getting so mad right now because I'm like, this is literally why they did it. Like, why are you sitting there freaking crying on a dang bed? All the time.
Because
for 3 days.
In some episodes, girls go crazy and the guy's a saint. In season 2, Mackenzie, she gave him a teddy bear, right? He went to Casa More. That man was head over heels over this girl. Head over heels. A sweet little man. I think his name was Connor. Beautiful man. And then she recouples with Jalen, Monet's boyfriend. She recouples with him. Connor comes in holding the teddy bear with a smile on his face. Didn't do nothing. And then he sees her and drops the teddy bear.
Oh, that's so cute. That's so sad.
You don't know how that broke me, Chelsea. Girls go crazy.
Okay, so I guess it's mostly from last season that I was very upset. Yeah. Because the boys, they enjoyed their time at Casa.
I mean, yeah,
they had a time. So for the girls just to see like the comparison, it just was annoying. And I feel bad, and I agree too. Like, this is better because the OGs always treat the Casa people horribly because the Casa people are the people who are like desperate fighting to get like into the house. So I like that they flipped it.
Yeah, I guess it was a cool thing. But I think also it's just like the 24 hours to find something. I think that was too much. Like, how? Yeah. Like, I just really feel like that was just like TJ really was a little snake to get in there. TJ does not like that girl. He breathed in and I said, oof, I made it. Like that man really just wanted to make sure he was safe.
Yeah, but once again, that's the same thing with Maya. They did what they had to do.
Yeah, they did what they had to do, and I'm glad for them, but what was I going to say? Oh, frick, I was going to say something about Casa More. We were saying how they were like, they did it differently this year. Girls go crazy. Left my brain.
Sorry, so back to Nick. I just thought it was funny how Nick says, how Nick saw one girl that he liked in Casa and he was sticking with her and not exploring. And I just thought it was funny how hypocritical it was. Like, he didn't explore with any other girl. He didn't even try to explore with Clark because he's not, like, it's not his usual time.
At all, he didn't try.
He didn't try with any other girl. He just saw Jaden and stuck with her, tried to get with her, but they sent Jeremiah home for the same damn thing.
Yeah.
Hypocritical.
Yeah, you're so right for that.
He made me. I just started to laugh. I just had to start laughing when he said when I saw him like, oh yeah, I'm trying to get to know Jaden. Like, she's the one that caught my eye immediately. But Jeremiah couldn't stick with the one who caught his eye immediately, or the one after that.
Jeremiah, we love you,
bro. Like, Jeremiah, you don't understand, bro. Like, and I really do love him because at first I didn't understand. Like, I wasn't. You didn't see those eyes. I know. Yeah. Because I was really in here fighting by myself. I was like,
I could tell in those little eyes, like those eyes, man.
Yeah.
They don't
never
lie.
Never lie. But like now I'm really team him because like he didn't deserve that. They did him dirty. Huda did him dirty. All the villa people did him dirty. And it just really goes to show, like sometimes, like I just think it's because Huda is a woman that they did this. If it was like the way they supported her, if it was Jeremiah acting the same exact way Huda is,
you think that man would still be in there?
He wouldn't still be in there. Everybody would have turned on him. They would have cursed him. Like they would have done a lot. They would not have supported him. They wouldn't have said, "Oh, it's not the whole villa against." Yeah. I don't want to make it seem like it's the whole villa against Huda.
Yeah.
That's what Nick said. Nick had no problem making it sure that it was the whole villa against Jeremiah, his supposed best friend in the villa. Insane work.
Insane.
Okay. And I just also thought it was crazy. This is during the costume when we're coupling. I thought it was really funny that Ace was gassing up Nick, basically saying, "Yeah, no, you're fine, bro." Like before they were coupling, he's like, Jaden's gonna pick you. Like, you guys have good connection. He did not think Jaden was gonna pick Austin over Nick.
Yeah.
That's some pretty privileged thing.
Who? Nick?
Yeah. It was definitely because he was giving like, yeah, like look at you, bro. Look at him. He's like it wasn't a word that was said, but you could definitely tell because what do you mean like? No, you don't have to be worried. She's definitely gonna pick you.
Yeah.
Why? Are you so sure about that?
Yeah. Bro, Ace, when Jaden didn't stand up, he was like,
"Mm-hmm.
In your face, sucker. You didn't see that one coming, huh? Huh? Got some more."
Sorry, I also thought it was funny. After Nick left, Austin was trying to cry so bad. There was he was wiping his eyes, but there was nothing in there. You saw that?
He said,
there was no tears.
Bro, and I'm glad because Austin had his friends. It was Charlie and Jeremiah. Now he knows he's with just the Three Stooges.
Yeah. I haven't Three Stooges anymore, too.
Oh, right. Two Stooges.
But Peppa's still in there.
But I don't think... I like Pepe. I don't know. People... I like him.
Oh my god. I thought it was crazy, too, because Hannah was saying that the girls were telling her that Pepe is just a player. He's just using her. He doesn't... I'm so confused. Do they know him?
Yeah.
They know him outside the villa? How do they feel so comfortable to say that?
And just because he looks like a player... I mean, everybody in there is a player. Like...
I'm so confused as to no one said that to Shelly. No one said, "Oh, don't get to know Shelly. Ace is a player. Ace is a leave him alone." Why were they trying to get Hannah away from Pepe so bad?
They wanted
her to
Pepe.
be single and vulnerable. I'm so confused.
Bro, I'm telling you, they wanted Pepe. Pepe is a hot man.
You think they wanted Pepe? I think.
Okay. Also, yeah, nobody could. I mean, the only one that wanted Pepe was Huda.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we didn't even talk about that.
How Huda was wrong.
Bro, no, wrong, and she was. Oh god, it was so awfully cringe. Bro, when she was like with TJ, I'm telling you, I was literally like,
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I'm like just tripping and wasn't reading the vibes right. Everyone was like, "Oh, it was weird." On TikTok, and they said that he was uncomfortable and he was trying to get away. He was
so uncomfortable. And I texted Chelsea, and Chelsea's like, "Oh, really? I thought it was cute. Like, I thought she was doing a good job." I was like, "Listen, guys, I really don't have game. I agree, but I must say, I have more game than her. This girl over here with TJ, and TJ felt so. She was like, "So you're gonna put me for a chat tomorrow?" And he was like, "Yeah." And he was like, and she was like, "Are you or do I have to?" And he was like, "No, I'll do it." Like, and she was like, "Okay, you better." And then he was like, and then there was a part where this is the part that gets me the most, where she was like, "Mm-hmm," and he was like, "Mm-hmm," and she's like, "Mm-hmm, mm-hmm." Oh my god, gag me with a spoon. That was so disturbing. It shouldn't even be allowed in national television. Oh, yeah. That was worse than seeing people having sex.
Really?
That was disgusting and disturbing. That man was scared.
Yeah, I definitely think he is scared of her. What reason? Because even the next day when he did pull her for a chat, he was like, "Yeah, I just want to tell you because I don't want you to later on be like, fuck TJ." And she's like, "What? No, I'm not the type of person." And he didn't say shit, bro. He said, okay. She's like, "I'm not gonna be like F you just because." But I know she was saying like because of the whatever happened between them, she wouldn't say it. But like it's so crazy coming from her that she's like saying, "I'm not the type to say fuck F you," when like I'm pretty sure he watched her say F you.
No, and she was killing me because like in all of the conversations where she was pulling TJ, it was I. Like she was like, Oh, really? Like, I looked really good today?
Yeah, she was fishing for compliments.
Yes.
And fishing for a kiss. She definitely does try to be, like, physical to get closer to somebody. Like, as a way to, like...
Like, she knows she's a hot girl, and obviously, like, if you're a hot girl, I guess you don't need game. I think that's the thing. If you're a hot girl, you don't need game. I'm not saying I'm an ugly girl, but, like, I need a little something to work with. What?
What are you talking about, bro?
Like, I'm saying, like, if I'm flirting with a man, I can't have everything depend on my looks.
Like, you saying what? Like, saying I...
Like, I'm saying, since she's so hot, she doesn't need game. Her hot looks, like, boys just come to her and spit game. But I'm saying, I'm not calling myself ugly, but I have to depend on a little more than my looks.
But that's not true.
I just feel like, or I don't know.
When have you ever needed game in your life?
I feel like, gosh, I think I have.
like, when have you literally ever needed it?
I feel like to continue a conversation, I need a little substance.
You need conversational skills. Obviously, somebody just gets to talk to you, and you're just like a piece of board.
Yeah.
I feel like
that's what Huda is.
First. So that's what I'm saying. Like, they'll still come to you first. So I don't think it's
a good comparison. But like, maybe I guess. But what I'm saying is, like, Huda, like,
you're saying, like, that's the reason you think she's
not used to it, because they just come to her, and then since she's already so physical, it's like and then boom, we're out, you know? Like, but I'm not physical, so I need a little bit more substance to keep them going.
But I'm not gonna lie, I think it's not even that she doesn't need game. I think she's way too confident in her physical, that she thinks that that's enough to float by, that she doesn't need a substance. Like, it's not only the substance of herself, the substance of to get to know the other person.
Yeah, like, she didn't ask
solely on.
She didn't ask that man anything about himself, and when he did talk about himself, she was like, okay, like, back to me, like, basically.
Yeah.
And like, and she was like, oh, so you liked my kiss, and then he was like, yeah, like, you even bit me, and then with the way she was grabbing her, like, she wanted him to kiss her so bad. That man was not kissing her, and then then when he said, oh, I'm not feeling you, like, you know, like, I'm sorry,
I'm so used to men being obsessed with me. Who says that to someone turning you down?
What is
that doing for your conversation? He's clearly not obsessed with you. He's clearly not one of those men. You saying that is doing nothing for you but embarrassing yourself and making you look a little crazy. Like, it's not a good thing.
I would have been like,
This is just an example of her being the problem.
Yeah.
She wants a man. She's been talking about men being obsessed with her since the beginning.
Yeah.
I think Jeremiah not giving that is what made her crash out.
Yeah.
She even told him, like, oh, like, you need to do everything you can to like me. I think that's legitimately what it was.
No, literally, because she was like, wait, he's dumping me for that girl? Mm-hmm. For Iris? Like, in her head, she truly thought she was the baddest girl in that villa. I saw a TikTok about this. She does think that. And that's why when Andrina walked in, she said, clock it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Andrina's a beautiful girl.
Girl, what are you telling me?
But that's one thing. Oh, and then when she pulled Pepe, Hannah was right next to them, first of all.
Hannah said Pepe was feeding her pancakes. He was, like, wrapped around her feeding her pancakes when,
and then she goes, Pepe, can I pull you for a chat? So you mean to tell me... Oh, no, I have to sit up on this one, because this is what my video was about, and this is where I got 200 comments of hate. You mean to tell me that she didn't know better? She didn't know better than to tell Hannah, then why did you whisper it? 1, why did you whisper it? 2, she said, and I quote, I forgot that after picking him for the game that we had to make out. You were one of the last people in that game.
Her after watching everybody make out?
Yeah. You literally saw everything that went down. You're telling me you forgot. Okay, maybe you have Alzheimer's disease. Maybe you forgot. When it came to make out, you couldn't just give him a peck? Okay. Third of all, when Olandria asks you, did you pull Hannah for a chat? You say, nope, and then you smile, and then you're like... Oh my god, but the boys, Pepe and TJ loved kissing me. They kept moaning. You're weird, bro. And then when you pull Hannah for the chat, obviously Hannah's pissed. Even Pepe said, I'm mad for you because I don't even know what she is doing. That like you were there for her. And Hannah said in the podcast that she was there for her hours and hours talking about that thing while the other girls even weren't. With all that being said, then you pull Hannah. Oh,
no, sorry.
Then you pull Hannah for a chat, and then Hannah's like, bro. At this point, Hannah literally looked like she did not care, but obviously she was like, let me just follow her delusion at this point.
Yeah.
But she was like, girl, you know I love you. You know, like I what else am I gonna do? I have no connections to explore. You know, like this is what I have to do, but like I didn't know because in the beginning I just started, I didn't explore, so I didn't know how it was the correct way to go about it. But you know I love you, girl. And Hannah was like, uh-huh. And then also her being like, I haven't flirted, I don't even know how to do this, oh my god, this feels so weird. You weren't married to Jeremiah. You spent there 2 weeks. Before those 2 weeks you were single in America. I don't know what you mean. Oh my god, it's been so long I haven't flirted. You didn't flirt with Jeremiah? Like, I'm confused.
Yeah.
She didn't flirt when she met the man? Oh my god, I can't. It's getting my blood pressure high.
No, like, I was so angry for Hannah. I was like, no, this girl's actually crazy. In that entire episode, I was like, oh yeah, I'm liking Huda, like when she's away from Jeremiah. But then she did that, and I'm like, they're saying that we're not a girls for not, like, championing what Huda did, but it's clear that Huda is literally not a girl's girl, because what do you mean? Like, if anybody did what Huda did to Hannah, to her when she was with Jeremiah, or even to anybody, she'd be like, that girl's weird, she's sneaky, she's slimy, she's a bitch.
I don't have a good feeling about her.
I don't have a good feeling about her. Why would she kiss her? Why would she kiss him without telling me? Why? How was your friend who's been there supporting you, wiping your tears, telling you to get your game face on, that it's okay, everything's gonna be okay, sitting right next to the man that you're gonna pull for a chat, and you don't just be like, hey girl, like I won't be weird, I'm like trying to get back to know everybody else just to see what like my options are. Do you mind if not even do you mind? So I just want to let you know that I'm literally for a chat. That's all she had to do. She didn't even after she put Pepe for a chat, she didn't even go talk to Hannah still. At all. Even after Olandria asked her. No, even after that, she got ready. They got ready. Then she pulled her for a chat. Yeah. Like, it's so weird. She wouldn't have done it if Olandria didn't say anything, I feel like. Because that's so weird. Like, and my thing is that she also doesn't read the cues. Obviously, these men don't like you. Like, obviously. Like, I don't know. Oh, well, you thought TJ, like, you were reading it like... Yeah, I read it wrong, but I think I only read it wrong because I was more focused on her than I was maybe on him. And, like, how she was just, like, laughs, you know, she, like, throws her whole body and, like, slaps the person, so I was, like... And he seemed to be laughing, so I was reading it wrong. And then when he did the black and blue lips thing, and then the music was playing, so I was, like, I think I read it wrong. Yeah. But, for Pepe, like, he was there for everything, like, actually everything. But I do think that the reason she felt so comfortable enough to, like, pull Pepe or whatever is, like, I don't know, I won't be reading into things. I think she thinks she looks better than Hannah. Yeah. And, like, she will definitely be his type, and that's why she moved that way. Yeah, I think so, too. I think she was like, I have a chance here. But I think she has a chance anywhere. Like, she thinks she has a chance anywhere. She's, right. Like, physically, I think she's a very attractive woman, and most people would like her if maybe they didn't see her at crash out. Like, they didn't see her at her worst moments. No, I agree, but yeah, that really pissed me off. And then everyone's like, oh, but it's not Friendship Island. She didn't have to talk to Hannah. Obviously. It doesn't matter if it's not Friendship Island. Everyone literally always tells the other person. Yeah. Like, before they pull the person for a chat. Like, I don't know if I always see them tell them, like, hey, I'm going to pull him for a chat today. Even Leah last year told Janae, hey, I'm going to Connor. Yeah. No, and I agree with that. But even so, let's say she didn't ask, right? Maybe I wouldn't have even cared. But my thing, the reason I care is because if that was Hannah, yeah, you're a hypocrite. If Hannah would have done that to you, she would have crashed the F out. But if she wasn't a crash on, she didn't treat any of the other girls badly before, like the bombshells that came, and she didn't pull Hannah for a chat, maybe I would have been like, I mean, who cares, you know? Like, she didn't care, like, she thought she wouldn't care. But for you to care so much, and for you not to even think that she would care... That just shows how selfish you are and how you only think about yourself. Because that means only your feelings matter. Yep. literally, it's what it is. It's a very selfish move.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, very selfish. There's no way you wouldn't. I feel like that means Hannah wasn't even a thought in your head while you're thinking about her man.
While you see him feeding
eating her pancakes. You just see how male-centered she is, because in seeing those two together, the first thing she thought about was him and not her at all.
I wonder what she saw. She probably didn't even see Hannah standing there.
I'm honestly so shocked by this.
And then Pepe like grabbed Hannah's arm, and that was cute to me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Hannah and Pepe could have won.
Yeah, even though people came out, they said they think they could.
Yeah, but anything else?
No, I'm just like I do want to say, like, I know a lot of cyberbullying has been happening. I think we do need to be careful with like how we talk about these people, like on the internet or whatever. Like I know like I probably said a lot of crazy things on this episode, but I still don't think like it's as crazy as what a lot of people are saying. They're saying they wish death upon Ace. They're saying put him down. They're saying a bunch of stuff. Ace, I hate you so much. If I see you outside, I'm shooting you.
Oh my god. Who said that? Sorry. That's crazy.
Bro, you don't understand, bro. I'm telling you, people are coming onto TikTok and like posting crazy things about these people. And I don't know, I guess the rat and the snitch edit, maybe like that could hurt Nick's feelings. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I just thought that was funny. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, but I think the ones that are worse is the death threats. That's the things that I think are crazy. And the way you're saying you hate them so much with so much passion, like all these people saw.
I think like people are sick in the head.
Yeah.
Like I don't hate any of them. I don't know them.
They're not my favorite people, but for me to hate them, that hits too much.
It's crazy. Like I'm not gonna lie. If I see Huda in the street, I'd be like, "Oh my god, that's Huda from Love Island." Like I'll never be like, "Ugh."
I'm not gonna walk up to her. You crazy little bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
that's funny, bro. But no, it's true. Like I would never do that.
Yeah.
And
like
some
of these people would.
They would do
that's what
that.
It's giving.
And you guys, like, there's so many past Islanders that say the edits are so crazy. Like one girl, Johnny from season 5, she was like, I literally was like best friends with this one girl. Not one conversation of us was shown, except like at the end when she was like, when I said, oh, my best friend is leaving the villa, and everybody was like, best friend, they didn't even talk, and she was like, it wasn't even shown. Faces, like, she was defending Sierra, because when Sierra was, people were saying that Sierra was jealous of Huda, and she was like, what did you guys expect Sierra to be sitting there happy that someone was going home? Like, of course she was going to sit there with a serious face, like, blah, blah, blah. And she was saying that the editing is crazy. There's so many things that are taken out of context, and you could really see it this season. So some of the confessionals, they start with makeup and then they end with no makeup. They start with no makeup and then they end with makeup. And it's the same sentence. How does that make sense? And people are so gullible, and like they believe anything they see.
Yeah, that's why I was so mad when people were. And I think too, they like to make these narratives that everyone is jealous of one another. These are not all beautiful women in this villa. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't like that. I really feel like it's just a weird thing. Like not every, just because like there's probably jealousy in your life, like maybe you've experienced that, or maybe you're jealous of somebody else, doesn't mean that like whenever you see any people together, like you think they're jealous of the other person. They were trying to make it seem like the girls are jealous of Amaya because of when Amaya was talking about something. Olandria apparently gave a face, but then Olandria was one makeup thing. When it started, and she was in a whole completely separate makeup look. When she gave that look that they're saying that is her being jealous or hating Amaya, and they don't want to believe it. They would rather believe their delusion. Yeah, they would rather believe what like is being shown on TV than any other possibilities, because that's what makes them feel better for some reason. Yeah, their fave being hated on, their fave having to have enemies because they want it to be like a freaking anime. Like, this is the main character against the whole entire damn village. You know what I mean? Like, bro, this is real people. This is not a damn show. It's not a cartoon. Yeah. Calm down. Stop making videos like, oh my god, you see the way those girls hate Amaya? You see the way those girls hate Andrina? You see the... Like, bro.
Bro, and another thing, Andrina, she need more screen time.
She do need
Someone
more screen
gotta
time.
say it.
I think it's because Jeremiah's gone. I think Jeremiah was, like, her most, like,
big thing.
Like, her storyline.
Yeah, because now it's just like 2 bombshells, basically. Because it's her, a bombshell, and a call some more guy.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm focused on her. Like
I do want to see her, like, relationship. But I'm not gonna lie. I do think that guy only wants her for some
body.
Yeah,
like I feel
don't
like
think they have a connection. Like they are just so physical. So
they
quickly.
keep kissing.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I feel like her and Jeremiah actually talked.
They laughed. I love the way I love seeing her do that.
She does
such a cute little laugh.
Like I like that laugh.
I love it too, and I love seeing them laugh together. Like
yeah.
It was cute, and I feel like they both have like starry eyes when they look at each
Yeah.
other. It could also just be they have starry eyes generally, but like I liked seeing them on my screen. I'm not gonna lie, like I ship them.
Okay, yeah. I know who you ship. You ship him and Andrina.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say, guys, if you made it to the end, comment because Daniela from season 7 wants Jeremiah. Bro, Cassie's going, her friend, and to Fiji, and Daniela commented and said, just save me a chat with Jeremiah. That's all I need. I just need one chat. And I was crying. And I was like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I ship Daniela and Jeremiah.
Yeah.
I think they would make a cute couple. She's silly and she's a nerd. Like, she watches, like, anime, she reads books. So, I mean, I don't know Andrina, you know? Like, maybe she's like that too, but
I think we didn't get to see, like,
the potential.
The potential. Like,
no, obviously, and I think in looks, they would make such a cute couple because they look alike a little bit.
They do look alike a little bit. I generally think they would make, like, such a cute couple.
Mm-hmm.
Like the cutest couple. And I'm not gonna lie, I liked it not just being... I think he was trying to do the friend thing. You see? Like, the laughing, the jokes. Like, he was really trying to not just be, like... You know, like, what that Casa guy is giving her. Like, just the kissing, the physical... thing, because that's what he did. Maybe that's what he did with Huda, because obviously that's what Huda wanted. Yeah, that's how she thinks it's the closest way to get close to somebody. And you know what? Okay, I know we have to end though.
Yeah,
I gotta say this. Somebody left in the comment, Angelica will put it right here, saying that Jeremiah's the one that did this to Huda. He's the worst one. He had sex with her and then ghosted her. Is sex something that is done to a woman, or is sex something that both people do together? Can I ask you that, miss? Because what the heck? What do you mean he had sex with her and ghosted her? They had sex together. Yeah. They both had sex with each other. And then she acted freaking crazy, so he left. You think just because you have sex with somebody and then you act crazy, they're supposed to stay with you because you had sex with them? Is sex a key?
And you think she was so protective about it? Like,
she gave that cat out quick.
He didn't. And by second or third day, they were fingering. They were doing something in that thing.
Like,
before
we're not even shaming her. Good, like, if she want to give that cat out quick,
good for her. But it's for you commenting saying he did that to her and then left her.
That cat out her, or she gave it to him. She threw it at him. What do you think happened?
She didn't even say she had a daughter before that man's finger was in her vagina. Mm-hmm. Girl. BFFR. Like, I don't know.
Be so for real. You're so correct. Like, no, because they really made me mad with that. I wanted to crash out in that comment because I'm like, what are you even saying? I would understand these Huda defenders if they had a leg to fucking stand on, but they don't even got a freaking leg. They're on their
and then
knees.
we tell them the contradicting statement, and then they hit us with the put the podcast down.
Bro, literally, bro.
Like, you can't even talk back to me, or you don't even got a degree. Oh my god, you know my life.
Like, bro, literally, oh my god. And she's like, I got a degree.
And
that's yours.
And that's what I said.
God, she got a degree.
That's how you know.
Oh my god, the degree. Me afraid of a degree.
Bro.
Like, what the heck?
The Haitian really came out of you. Like, the Haitian really came out of you. But, like, it was given, like, and that's how you know they're evil people. Because, one thing about me, I got a degree too. Oh, shocker.
Literally.
But one thing I'm never going to say to somebody is, oh, I have a degree. In an argument, first of all, what is that going to do to me? That's just evil. Because some people might want a degree and they just don't have the funds to do it. So for you to bring up, oh my god, you don't have a degree and I have a degree, it's just an evil thing to bring up.
And girl, what's your degree in art? Sorry, she just made me mad. We don't even know what degree it is. And she just said, I have a degree. Somebody on the internet tells you I have a degree and I'm supposed to fall to my knees? This girl's smarter than me? Like, oh my god, this girl talking about
I'm sorry.
Love Island.
Let me shut up.
Like, literally, I'm sorry, professor. Like, let me get out these comments. I don't know what I'm talking about, professor. Because you got a damn degree.
No.
Girl, don't play with me.
Get out our face.
Like, literally, don't play with me. Like, get out these comments talking about something. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, you guys have made me very upset. I don't think you should get upset like this. Oh my god, I feel like Tyra Banks. You know when she's like, I'm screaming at you. I've never in my life yelled at a girl like this.
In American Next Top Model?
Yeah.
I feel like I saw that scene, but I don't like...
That's what I just felt like right now.
No, but... in honesty, like, and then you guys could comment in this video and be like, oh, we got you mad, haha, stay mad. Stay stupid!
Hey, I am mad. And what? You think that you did something?
People with degrees get mad.
You're funny,
Oh
bro.
my god.
People with podcasts get mad.
Like, God, we have feelings too.
Like, Jesus Christ, God forbid a girl has feelings. God forbid.
Oh, God forbid we have opinions, right?
Like, literally,
oh
bro.
my god, because Hood is our Lord and Savior. Like, that's what they're
Bro,
giving.
I saw a girl said, they're like, why do you support Huda? They're like, because she's just a girl and she has feelings and she just went through something and she's pretty. I said, someone said, so you're supposed to support her because she's a girl and has feelings and she's pretty. What? They said nothing about her. Who else doesn't have feelings in this world? Are we all without feelings? I got feelings. I'm a girl.
I'm a girl. You're pretty and
like,
you have
bro,
feelings.
what the heck?
Support
like,
us for having opinions then.
Like, it's insane, bro.
Like, you guys really have nothing to give back to this community. By that, I mean, like, nothing, like, I'm gonna see them commenting in this video. That's all you guys got to say. Like, no substance in the comments back. I ate you guys all up in my comments. Every single 200 comments. It was like 100 and I commented back on everybody and I ate you guys all up because you had no substance. I'm sorry.
Bro, I'm sorry because we're really crashing out. Y'all made us so mad. You don't understand how mad y'all made us.
Mad, bro.
Like,
mad because if I caught you on the street, boom, in your face.
Because, like, for that girl to say, oh, don't worry, these girls are stupid. Oh, I just want to talk to the Huda defender to say that she got a degree online. They don't know nothing. They haven't read a book.
Podcast is... I'm sorry. That one gets me mad every time. Podcast equipment should cost more. Come up with something new.
Like, bro.
It doesn't.
I was gonna say, like, someone said, oh, like, stay off the podcast, get off the podcast. I'm like, girl, get off TikTok. Go do something with your life. Go touch grass.
Touch grass.
Like, bro.
It's we want to defend girls, right? It's just two pretty girls having fun. We are having a podcast because we are two nice girls having fun. So support us because we're two nice girls. Oh no, but once you see the crash out, oh, then you're gonna support us, right?
They only support girls who crash out. I'm crying.
Like,
if I knew that was the case, I would crash out every day. I'm
right?
dead. Like, if that's all I needed to succeed in this life, I would crash out every
mad.
day.
That's what, you know what? If we post another Huda video and they say something, I'm gonna say, support me, I'm a girl.
I'm a girl with feelings.
I'm a girl. We have to support each other, even though you're a murderer. Like, I don't even know, like... Sorry, I'm getting mad again.
Bro,
it's a heated conversation, guys.
No, like, I'm not gonna lie, we get real heated when we talk about this topic.
No,
Once again, it's not even Huda that's making us this mad.
No, I don't care.
We already
Huda,
said
live your life.
We said what the heck they did. We didn't agree with what the girl did. It's the fact that there's so many people coming out the woodworks supporting this
Stupid
behavior,
people.
not even letting you comment on it. Like, we can't even comment on it without somebody coming out saying, oh, you're stupid. Oh, you're jealous. Oh, you didn't watch the show. Oh, this, blah, 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 Obama. Like, bro, shut up.
Bro, one of them was like, oh, it's giving projecting. It's giving jealousy. It's giving, like, you're a mean girl. You say, I didn't want to bully her.
It's giving misogyny. Can you believe they call us misogynist over Huda?
Like, hello? Hello, do you even know what that word means?
I was like, bro, I want to be like, are they children?
No, they're all children. Because
are
the people in my comments that were defending me, being like, they were like, they have to make the voting age for Love Island 18 and older. Because this is all little girls who know nothing.
Yeah.
No offense to the little girls. But
no, little girls, you know nothing.
You know nothing.
Out. Like, go back to school. Like,
they just see a hot girl and they're like, that's what I want to be when I grow up.
And I'm not gonna lie, they definitely think that because she's hot, it's like
she's correct.
It's a how you say, a write-off.
Something. Yeah, like
it's because she's hot, she could do whatever she wants. She could shoot your mother in her bedroom and you would forgive her because you think she's hot, huh? Like that's what
cool
it is.
Hot.
She's cool.
She's
and
an
hot.
influencer. Oh mighty my!
Like, bro, if she shot your mother, what you gonna do? You're gonna be sitting on the stand saying, "I forgive her."
They're about to hit us with, she didn't do nothing that serious though. Obviously we know. It's called comedy. Oh.
It's hyperbolic.
Bro, like, anyway.
I'm sorry, guys. Like, we just had to get that out because, like, no, that was sitting on our.
You
chest.
guys made us mad.
You made us very.
That's it. But honestly, I did have fun. I had a lot of fun, like commenting back. Like,
I'm not gonna lie. I don't even like arguing in the comments, but I was like, you know what?
Yeah, I was having fun. Send.
Yeah. When that girl said I didn't have a degree, she made me mad. Bro.
Chelsea was about to take a picture of the degree and put it.
Me smiling like.
Bro.
No, and also be like, I don't believe that she has a degree. I told her, send me the number to the registrar.
You said that? No,
I said I wanted to say that. I was like, let me call them myself. Okay. Because, like, I truly don't believe them.
Yeah.
Like,
no, they're liars. And what was I gonna say? Oh, bro, so many of them, I wanted to respond the most outrageous, crazy things, but guess what? I'm a nice person.
Yeah.
But I sent them all to Chelsea.
Yeah, she did.
She knows everything I was gonna say. And then for some, I just want to say one thing to everybody that commented. Your mother. That's it.
Well, I hope you guys like the show.
Should we close it off like a newscast again?
Oh, okay. So, that's all we have for you today. Please, don't forget to like,
comment,
subscribe, and we will see you next time on another rendition of Two Random Girls, Love Island, The Villa.